one more time the Gospel of Luke right through, and then she would take her life. And she said that as she got to the end of the book and she saw Jesus in the garden, agonizing with sweating drops of blood to be obedient for sinners and pay their complete price, God saved her soul and removed all doubt and gave her the gift that Jesus is real.
Hello?
Well, Christians are not immune from self-hatred. Self-hate ranges between a feeling of self-disappointment to self-condemnation. We look around at others and perhaps we hate ourselves for how we look, how we feel, what we've done, what's been done to us, or what we keep failing to accomplish. This self-hatred often lives under the surface of our lives because it has never been named and identified. And some Christians perpetually feel like losers, like they never measure up, and they grow angry. This self-hate, and it can fuel self-condemnation and feed all sorts of false attempts at self-atonement. And
Why the hell are you calling me a sinner? Fucking shit. No, I don't. Trust by death and symbol. I don't believe in death and symbol anymore. Time to do it.
The Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. This
God. Fucking piece of shit.
is
Come on,
the
you fucking piece of shit.
Trinity, one of the most interesting and highly debated
You do that one more
doctrines.
time, you motherfucker. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Fucking piece of fucking shit. Fuck you.
For Jesus historicists, it's often common to cite the references to Jesus in Josephus.
Fucking piece of shit.
The Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. This is the Trinity, one of the most interesting and highly debated doctrines in all of Christianity. God in three parts. From its conception, there have been many disagreements on the nature of Christ, things concerning his divinity and his relationship to God. The modern view of the Trinity is one of the most mysterious and incomprehensible doctrines in Christianity. Was Jesus God? Was Jesus possessed by God's Spirit? Were Jesus and God two separate but equal beings? Was Jesus human? Was Jesus a prophet? These questions have plagued Christianity since its conception. This doctrine is the untouchable doctrine of Christianity, and it continues to become more complicated as time goes on. Why is this? What were the early Christian ideas? What contentions were brought up? And how have these ideas changed over time? These are just some of the questions I set out to answer in this video.
Yes, I am cooler. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Erasmus, circa 1520. Our mystery story begins with the Dutch theologian Erasmus, who published the first Greek version of the New Testament in 1516. He based his version on some very unreliable Greek manuscripts. The ones he used contained the story in John about the woman taken in adultery. It also contained the last 12 verses of Mark, the infamous longer ending. Both of these passages...
The fuck is going on here? You know! Hey, you know, I don't like. I'm not gonna. Okay. Something bad happened on my other account.
Baby, you're the chosen, you're the one for me.
Yeah.
I'm loving you like crazy, you're my sun, my way.
Yeah, I will in a week.
Like the ocean, keep it tame, so free.
I will in a week, you know. One of my videos got deleted for violating YouTube terms of froze, so I had to broadcast from this YouTube account for 1 week. That pisses me off, but I told little Bill and tell him kindness. Shimmy, what are you talking about? Okay, I will. Son of a bitch. I'm trying to...
Let's give it all, but we're still carefree. Castle in the sky with the kingdom key. White pretty lines like a
I wish there's a way to make all this come. You welcome me now. Let me go get me some coffee.
Kiss me in slow motion when the rush kicks in. Goosebumps forever, baby, you're my sin. Kiss me in slow motion when the rush kicks in. If you close your eyes, you'll see the devil's grin. Kiss me in slow motion when the rush kicks in. Goosebumps forever, baby, on my skin. Kiss me in slow motion when the rush kicks in. If you close your eyes, you'll see the devil's grin. If you close your eyes, you'll see the devil's grin. Rush kicks in. Goosebumps forever, baby, on my sin. Kiss me in slow motion when the rush kicks in. If you close your eyes, you'll see the devil's grin.
Fig Newtons make me chew. Hey. Because I do, Shane. Wait a minute. Hey, Shane, you are starting to piss me off. I'm gonna have to block your ass, you son of a bitch. Look at these comments he's saying. That woman I said that to on the street, she was a whore. How the fuck do you block somebody on this bitch? I can't block. How the fuck do I block somebody? This is fucking bullshit. How the fuck do you invite somebody in here? Thanks, Cooler. Yes, you did, Shane. Yes, you Sheen. Sheen. I don't like the way you're saying it. Comparing your arms to young women's arms. Shane, go fuck yourself, you stupid ass. Get the fuck out of my broadcast. I can't block you. The fuck is this guest beta? I'm not. I've been banned from you now. I never come back to you now. I've been banned. You're never gonna see me broadcast on you now again. Meow, go suck a cock. Oh, that's snotfish. Oh, that's snotfish.
Were not in the original text of these writings. It's no surprise that Erasmus was basing his version on these bad manuscripts.
What did I eat today? I had a pizza with extra pepperoni. I had some fig Newtons. I had 2 fish patties on pita bread, blueberries and yogurt, and that's about covers it. Why do you ask me out, Cooler? That short troll skank ass bitch is the one who got me banned. Her and Next Red, because I blocked them from a broadcast. They're a bunch of wicked people. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Here it goes.
Wake up.
You're welcome.
I gotta see what's going on. Who's trending?
Hey, meow. I don't give a shit. I hate rape.
Log in and get some bars. Time to fill up the tip jar. Drop a heart, drop a like, share the broadcast. Give it all you got. Take a chance, stand up, stand
Okay, we're gonna have some fun. Hey, meow. You know, you can do things on YouTube that you could not do. Hon.
We all got something we can do now. From across the world, oh yeah. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. You know. It seems too good to be true. A world of fun underneath your thumbs. A place where you can just be you. It's you now. Whoa. A place where you can just be you. It's you now. Check in on my favorite hashtag. Found the guy singing songs wasn't out
Hey.
bad. So a good competition.
I want you to, Snobbish, I want you to look.
No matter what's your cup of tea, you find a touch of
I can do this on YouTube.
that's missing now.
You see?
Stand up, stand out.
Ow.
That way you go.
now try to get me banned from this, Snobbish. It's not gonna work. Guys, this is not you now. And this is not Lavi. I dare you, I dare you, I truly dare you to get me banned, Snobbish. You ain't gonna do shit, you cunt.
Underneath your thumbs, a place where you can just be you. It's you now. Whoa. A place where you can just be you. It's you now. Whoa. Yeah. You ever been up on a journey but couldn't find your way? Well, now it's just a place where you can have a family where we can learn to grow together. Never send nobody hate, and even when you feel it,
You know who the fuck she is?
every day because it's you now, baby. Just in case
Hey, you now. Hey, you now. You now. Are you still here? Yeah, everybody will put my stream. Tell go to hell. See if I do a shit.
You don't have to be a star, just be humble. That's the secret of getting on you now when there's always vibes needed. You got something we can do now.
Okay, what's your question? What's your question? What's your damn question? Okay, hey, you now. I'll tell you out this. You need to come to my broadcast tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, all that. Guys, I'm going to be having a music conference. Yeah, I will, you know, I will. But, so you have, Cindy. Well, good for you. I don't want no damn boyfriend, Jack Tread. I'm no queer. You may be queer. I'm not. So fuck off. Yeah, I will, you know. No, he's happily married. Casey's happily married. You know. We all got something we can do now. But you know sucks. Big cock. These days, you now ain't shit. So man, I look so ugly today. Happy birthday, Felix Queseres. Thank you, Cooler, but my birthday was October 21st. Happy birthday, Felix Queseres. Shit. Happy birthday, Felix Queseres. Oh, it's a loser for the blind. I'll be glad when I can go back to my other channel, Strive Streaming. All we're gonna get in this channel is a bunch of fucking haters. Go fuck off. A loser for the blind. Report that. Yeah, get rid. Connected issues. You know. Hey, you know. Hey, are you still here, you know? I'm gonna do. I'm put the new. I'm put. Okay. I'm leave the broadcast. But I'm gonna leave you all with something to watch while I do my thing. You know, fuck now. We all got something.
Hi, I'm clinical psychologist Dr. Ali Matu, and today I'm
Okay, this.
A thousand suns won't dry the tears you caused me. You caused me. A thousand years will not erase the memory you walked.
Okay, I'm gonna let you. Hey, you know. You know. I'm giving. Hey, you know. Are you ready for a movie squad? Okay, I'm gonna leave the picture, but I'm gonna play a movie for you. Crew, this broadcast is not for you. I couldn't care less about y'all. I'm only do this for you now. But I'm gonna be doing some things, so hey, are you gonna be here for the movie?
Don't be scared. It's all in your mind. I can help you. Just leave me alone. Trust me? Talk to me. Go. Let's go to an airport, please. Please don't go. Jenny! Hello?
Fucked her, screwed her tail.
Ruben, what is going on?
They tried calling you at work. I'm sorry, Beth.
Excuse me,
It looks
miss.
like
I'm
it's
Beth
just-
Smith. I really want to. What is going on?
Hey!
Ma'am.
Hey, Raven! The next 3 days, I'm gonna be doing a live stream music convention. You might get to see my song played in front of a bunch of people in LA.
Your parents are no longer with us. But spirits will be with you always.
Raven!
Ever leave me, Beth? I won't. You promise. I promise.
I'll be back to broadcasting on my normal channel next week. One of my videos got taken down, and I had to wait a week to be able to live stream again. My ankle's doing better. Wow, that's a girl with long arms in the movie. It'll be going on all day.
I'm Melanie Hernandez.
So I'll be
I was a
streaming
friend
in
of
the
Jenny's at
daytime
Cambridge
for the
College.
next 3 days, Lord
I'm
willing.
very sorry. Thank you. I left Fallbridge last quarter and transferred to Washington State, so I didn't really know Jenny for that long, but
Hey,
it's always
Ben!
so hard to believe that she would.
You
Do you
know.
know? No. Why? Flowers are from them. The stamp is from Fallbridge. I just thought that you might. They're really beautiful, aren't they? Are you? Yeah. Look, if you talk to anyone from Fallbridge, please don't tell them you saw me here.
I'm gonna order something
I just
from Golo
to know. Please,
so I can
don't tell them.
hopefully get rid of this effing fat. I'm gonna be if I'm not paying attention to the broadcast, okay. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks for coming. You're a real friend, Ruben. First Jenny's suicide, now it says Melanie Hernandez died of a heart attack.
Yes, Chris Cleveland, but I had some questions first.
Yeah, they don't care. You should have seen her at the funeral. She didn't want anybody from Fallbridge College to know that she was there.
Is Golo approved by the FDA?
Who are they?
I don't know. But I find out. Did you get the IDs?
Yeah.
How does it work? How does it work?
You're in way over your head. This is something the police should be dealing with.
I told you they don't care. They closed Jenny's file. It's just another suicide to them.
Beth, I know what you must be going through.
Ruben, listen. Jenny flew here all the way from Boston. She said that something was going on at Fallbridge that she needed to tell me in person. Now, why would she kill herself before we even talked? I owe it to her.
You owe it to her to go on with your life. That's what she would want.
She would want me to find the truth. Thanks for the IDs.
Okay, how much is a bottle? And that's for one supply. Okay, so there's only one pill you have to take, right? Can you take it once a day? Okay, gotcha. So I'll call back once I get. I want to make sure I got the money to order it first. I'll call back. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait. Okay. Let me get my card. What the hell? I may as well get this over with. I'm ready to place my order. If I don't get rid of this, if I don't get rid of this fat, I'm gonna end up killing myself. I'm so ugly.
Thank you. Excuse me, did you say you dropped this?
Okay, so Ray, what do you what's the?
I don't know. Excuse me, you sign this? We are not puppets. We have to speak for ourselves by signing this. It's like a weekend thing or something. I lost my
Okay.
Hi, I'm here to see the dean. My name's Karen Oxford.
Karen Oxford? Oxford. Went to high school with a Susan Oxford. She related?
No.
No. Well, I didn't think so. She's not nearly as cute as you. Yeah, well, I just work here part-time. I go to Larchmont Men's College.
Mr. Lynch,
This
this is not a dating service. We're glad you're here. Thank you for accepting me. Well,
Yes.
you earned it. And without sounding like
No.
too much of a cheerleader, I think you made the right choice. I'm a graduate of Fallbridge myself.
Oh, the one with the E at the end.
It's a wonderful place. Let's see, since the spring quarter has already started, you may have some catching up to do, but I trust that won't be a problem.
N-E, yes. Yes.
If you do have any problems or any questions, you just come right to me.
Well, I do have one question. I heard that a girl from here recently committed suicide.
Yes, that's right. Very sad that.
2205.
I don't think there's anything that I could have done to prevent it. She was a very troubled young woman. One of the most troubled young people I think I've ever met. Very lonely. And that's too bad because, well, we're all very close here.
Yep.
So, welcome.
Yes.
If you need anything, come to
And
me.
now
That's
you
what I'm
card
here for.
right?
You're happy you're here. Thank you.
Karen?
Hi.
Hey, I'm Allison Kingsley, your new roommate.
Okay.
Come on in.
CHRISTOPHER
Balcony's over
102172
with
at
Western, but
gmail.com.
Fallbridge gave me a scholarship and Northwestern gave me Zip. Plus, Fallbridge has a great history department, so here I am. Do you like it? Yeah. At first I wasn't crazy about the whole women's college thing. I was going to be like living in a convent or something. But Larchmont Men's School is right across the road. I mean, sometimes I see more guys here than girls. And plus, there's lots to do. You know, lots of clubs and stuff. But I'm not really going to ask about that. I mean, I'm not a sorority type. Thank God.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Paige. I live 2 doors. Hi, I'm Karen. Paige, what are you looking for your red blouse? Hello, you borrowed it last week, and I want it back. Clean. Yes, Judge Judy. Gosh. So where you from? Portland.
Cool. What's your major?
English. Same here. When we graduate, we can both hit the unemployment line together.
4
Got a boyfriend?
7
What? I'm just asking.
It's okay.
0
No, not right
3
now.
4 0
No problem. I'll fix you up. I know a lot of guys.
Oh, that's an understatement.
Can I have this?
Yeah.
7 2
Over there, the theater majors.
That's the lesbian team.
There's the Stafford sorority recruiting new members. And please, you hate them as much as I do. Uh-oh. Here comes the Halloween club. God, you gotta love them.
9/24. 9/2024.
That's Lisa Bagley, but everyone calls her Sabrina the teenage bitch. Her roommate was this girl named Jenny Hammersmith, right? Paige. What? She's gonna hear about it sooner or later.
132.
Anyway, Jenny used to be normal, right? Then she starts hanging out with Lisa and her friends. 2 months later, she kills herself. Slit both of her. They say the cuts were bone deep. Paige. Sorry.
We'll start with one bottle.
Anyway.
Catherine the Great, Emperor of Russia.
Yes. Hold on. I'll answer your questions just a second. Let me finish this phone call.
She was also known for having several.
This movie came out in the year 2000.
Most of them were government officials. As far as we know,
Okay,
she
I'm
left the
back.
interns alone. Infamous Russian Field Marshal Potemkin. It's even believed they was the infamous Russian Field Marshal Potemkin.
How much again?
Lover was the
Yes, you
infamous Russian Field
Yes,
Potemkin.
yeah, you have permission.
It's even believed they were secretly married. Their affair allegedly influenced Russian foreign policy, including the extension of the Russian Empire to the Black Sea as a result of the Russian-Turkish wars.
I'll call back with my order. Okay, I'll call back with my order. Good. Okay. Can I change my mind and get an auto ship later, at a later date? No. Can I do that monthly? That every monthly at a later date.
Courtney, are any of your sisters black? Oh, and the last your sisters didn't include the maids and cooks. Well, we don't have any African Americans right now. But that doesn't mean we wouldn't consider them. Good. Then I'll be over tomorrow with a couple of my Jewish friends. Great.
Okay, well, thank you.
Nice
Is
meeting you, Karen. Feel free to stop by anytime.
my order complete?
Gee, thanks a really, really big bunch, Courtney. I went to Kappa once during one of their pledge weeks.
Okay,
Nobody even
thank
talked
you.
to me. It's like I wasn't even there.
Bye.
Hey, so check out
The movie you can see right here.
Break, I had a ton of papers to read.
The movie came out in the year 2000.
No,
There.
not officially. Please, Nick.
I really enjoy your class.
We'll enjoy it now. It won't last long. She sleeps through half of it.
I wish I could, but you talk too loud. Come on.
Yeah.
You me a dance.
Did I?
Yeah, you're not getting out of it. Let's go.
Nice meeting you. I'll see you in class.
So, are the professor and Allison going out? You have to ask her that. God, sleeping with your history professor is so cliche.
Yeah, some of the guys,
I do.
actors.
I'm gonna get something to drink. You want something?
You're welcome, Raven. Raven! Yeah, I gotta do something with that about this damn. Sick and tired of looking like sexy, not fat and ugly and middle-aged spread. Funk that. I measured some arms today. Hey, you know, I measured this one girl's arm, and she was a big girl. I think my arm is longer than hers. I'm not sure.
Who are you? My name's Karen. What the hell are you doing in here? I came to see you to talk. About what? I heard that you used to be roommates with the girl who committed suicide. Someone I was close with recently killed herself, so I guess I can relate. No, you can't. Get out! And if I ever catch you in here again, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm sorry, I should have asked your permission before I came. Yeah, you're damn right. Wait a second.
Hey, Raven, are you still here?
Familiar. How do I know you? No. Where are you from?
Raven!
Have you ever been to Portland? No, but I know I've seen you before. Maybe. Look, I'm really sorry that I came in here.
Cool,
Like I
cool.
said,
Thank you for staying, Raven.
don't
I really
mention
appreciate it. I told little Bill, and but I mean not but kill him with kindness. They're not here. That girl's got some long arms. I wonder if mine are longer than hers. I hope so.
Isn't he dragging myself to class on days like today? Me too. So, what do you think of Professor Delacroix? He's really good. Probably one of the best lecturers I've ever heard. What about him personally? If he asked you out, would you go? No. Why not? So what is this building? Don't change the subject. I'm not. What is it? It's the old student union. It's been closed for 20 years. Kids go there to party sometimes, and sororities go there for their initiations. At least they used to, until some homeless guy supposedly exposed himself. Well, why wouldn't you go out with the professor? I don't know. I'm just not really ready to date anybody right now. Besides, aren't you going out with him? Who told you that? Paige? Just a hunch I had. Really? I did see him grab your butt. We've been seeing each other for a couple of months. Kind of. It's not that serious. At least not for him.
Yeah, I did.
I had the weirdest
Raven.
nightmare last night.
I did.
I dreamed that Lisa snuck into our room and she had this big knife. But what's even stranger than that is that I never dream anymore. I mean, not since I was a kid. And maybe you should see what Dean about
I did a hood video tonight too.
Because maybe you weren't dreaming.
Wow, that blonde girl's got some long arms too. Hers are longer than the brunettes.
How? It was so
Oh, mine are longer than the blondes.
With Jenny Hammersmith right before Jenny left school. Lisa left campus about an hour later. She didn't come back for 3 days. Does the school know about this? Yeah, I told the dean myself. Lots of people did. I don't know, I shouldn't have said anything. It's all probably just a bunch of bull. But everyone knows that Lisa has a lot of problems. If I were you, I'd stay away from her.
Readers would be allowed something triune doctrine-like from other verses in the New Testament. Modern scholars are generally convinced this passage is a later addition, but I won't go over that much in depth here.
I'm gonna play some chess while y'all watching your movie.
problem? Why
I just have one question.
Can you hear it now?
Hmm?
Why'd you lie to me?
Can you hear it
I
now?
didn't lie to you.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You told me you're taking a religion course. And at work, I just happened to look up your schedule, and you're not.
Well, I don't know. You saw me reading that occult book, and I just didn't want you to think
Can
that
you
I
hear
was
it
some
now?
freak or something.
Oh, too late. I already did. Yeah, it's part of your appeal, you see.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Okay.
why were you reading it?
Well, this is gonna sound a little stupid, but I'm actually scared.
That's not stupid. I had to put some stuff in her file after Jenny Hammersmith died, and, well, you can't believe it.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, Lisa told me that Jenny wanted Lisa to teach her about the occult, and I got into it before she died. And she also said that Jenny came on to her, but Lisa turned her down. Now, mine was the other way around, but I don't know.
And all of that's in her files.
That is in her files, yes. If you don't believe me, I can get you a copy. That'll give me an excuse to see you again. Will that be?
Yeah, that would be fine.
That'll be fine. That'll be okay.
Be okay. Okay. Okay, bye.
Don't ever leave me, Beth. I won't. You promise. I won't. You promise. I promise. We've been waiting for you, Lisa.
Well, that one girl's got some really long arms.
Don't be afraid. Join us. We have so much to show you. Yes, Lisa. This is the real thing. And it's all for our pleasure. And for what we give him. Want to join us? Jenny did. Oh, she didn't. She hated you. She lied. Jenny loved it, Lisa. Master wants you, Lisa. What's going on? Oh, God, it's Lisa.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord ever. Professor Delacroix.
Good morning. When I heard about suicides on other campuses, I always found comfort in the fact that Fallbridge was a blessed place. Things didn't happen here. Well, I was painfully naive. I've since learned that the second leading cause of death among college students is suicide. This year, we have become part of that statistic. First Jenny Hammersmith, and now Lisa Bagley. 2 young lives, so full of potential, 2 lives wasted. Join me now in a moment of silence for our 2 friends.
It sounds like my YouTube broadcast.
Excuse me. Yes, Karen. Who are the 5?
Oh, that one woman's got really long arms. Boop! I touched her head.
Are you sure? Yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to talk to these girls. Are you all right, Karen? I'm fine, thank you. Oh, are you okay? Yeah. I mean, there was nobody from her family here. No wonder she acted the way she did with Jenny Hammersmith. And she was alone, too. I wasn't even nice to her. I just made fun of them like everybody else.
Lisa's file. I wasn't sure if you still wanted.
Mark, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Do you believe in the paranormal?
I don't know. Some of it, I guess.
How about psychic abilities like Hillary's palm reading?
Wow, that was pretty lame, huh?
She was right. My parents are dead. They died in a car crash, and some other people that I know have died, some friends.
Why didn't you say anything?
I don't know. I guess I was too shocked by what she said. Mark, sometimes I can do what Hillary does.
What do you mean?
When I was a kid, my sister and I used to play this game with cards. She would pick one out of the deck, and I would tell her what it was without looking at it.
3 of hearts. You cheated. You're not it too. Wait, Jenny, I'm sorry.
By the time I was 8 or 9, I was really good at it. I always got it right.
Always.
Yeah. Right around that time, my dreams started coming true. You know, they were usually just stupid dreams, like knowing whether it would rain the next day or not, or predicting a birthday gift or something. But what made them different than regular dreams is that they were really detailed. Like that the doll I wanted would be wrapped in gold foil with a green bow on it.
It's wild, eh?
When I was 11 years old, my parents were going to a party.
No, wait.
You're treating me like a kid.
You are a kid.
No, I'm not. I hate you. Beth, go to your room.
They hired a babysitter, but I thought that I was old enough and that we didn't need one. So we yelled at each other, and everyone left angry. And later that night, while they were gone, I had a dream about them, that they were in their car. Something ran out in front of them, and my dad lost control. The car flipped over, and my parents were trapped inside, and they couldn't get out. A policeman woke me up. The minute I saw him, I knew that my dream had really happened. You know, I had so much guilt about the dream, about the argument. I felt like I had gone through everything.
Fuck. I can't believe I did that stupid
After that,
shit.
I never had another dream. Or if I did, I certainly didn't remember them. I never played the guessing game either. I shut it all out of my life up until now.
Okay, you too, Raven.
I had a dream.
Thanks for stopping by.
And last night I dreamt that.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Are you kidding me?
No. But in my dream, she didn't commit suicide. She was attacked by this really big, vicious-looking dog. But it was so bizarre because I remember this big oak tree and it was dead and it was in the middle of this clearing.
That's the devil's place.
What?
It's about a mile from here. Are you sure no one told you about it? Or?
No.
Come on, come on.
Where have you been?
I was talking to Lisa's friends. It's good to see you.
Your eulogy went well. Very touching.
Thank you.
Was it hard talking about Jenny Hammersmith?
What do you mean?
You used to date her.
I didn't date her. I met her for coffee. A couple of times.
Was that before or after you slept with her? Don't deny it. It's okay. We weren't even seeing each other then. It's just that Jenny supposedly took it pretty hard when you stopped returning her calls. I wonder what the Board of Regents would think of that.
And your point is, are you threatening me?
No. It's just that when you dump me, be nice about it.
Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. You know, you are all I think about. That you are the smartest, sexiest girl I've ever met. And no one else even comes close. I cherish every minute with you. And I get insanely jealous of every pimply-faced college boy that even looks your way. Love you. Hey, do you hear me? I love you. I love you.
No. I shouldn't do it here.
Why not? Afraid of what Board of Regents might say.
This is it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Why do they call it the Devil's Place?
Well, supposedly it's haunted.
I'll be watching some other videos too, you know.
In the 1600s, when witch trials are going on. That's why it's dead.
So you don't mind the...
Cursed from all the evil going on here.
I will, however, be discussing it in
that, the
depth in a
termites.
future video. But for
Still,
now,
once in a while,
we
I
need to
find
discuss
mutilated
why it
dogs
was
and
so
cats.
important that this
Check this
verse
out.
be in the text. For this,
Inverted
we have to
pentagram,
go back in
sign
time
of
to
devil.
earliest Christianity and discuss the differing views on the divinity
That
of
was in my
Christ.
dream too.
Adoptionism,
Really?
circa 75.
Let's get out of here.
Since the writing of the Gospel of Mark, one popular view of the nature of Christ was adoptionism.
Do you believe
The
in the
view of
devil?
the adoptionist was that Jesus was fully human, just like anyone else. The difference, however, was how observant he was of the Jewish law. Because of this, in their view, God adopted Jesus at his baptism. To them, Jesus was not the Son of God in the literal sense, but in the adopted sense. Their argument is supported by the entirety of Mark's Gospel. Mark begins with calling Jesus the Son of God in Mark 1:1, but this has long been known to be a later addition. Excluding this,
Yeah.
the first
Said that
time
Jimmy
Jesus is
Hammersmith
referred
was dating
to as
somebody that
God's
Lisa
Son
didn't like,
is
but
during
Lisa
his
wouldn't say
baptism.
who he was.
We can see this in Mark 1:11.
I wonder if
Right
their
after
office still
Jesus'
has Jenny's
baptism,
file.
the Holy Spirit descended,
yeah, probably.
and Jesus heard, "You are my
You want it?
beloved Son,
That wouldn't
with you
hurt.
I am well pleased." This is
I
followed
don't
by
know
the
why your name's
temptation
Major.
area. What
Be a
exactly
detective.
could Satan offer God himself?
What do you want to be?
The story would only
Well,
be meaningful as a lesson if Jesus was not
I
God.
always wanted to be.
The adoptionists reasoned that
ventriloquist.
Jesus was then a human
Hey, Karen.
whom God had taken under his wing.
See,
Likewise,
the plane
Mark's
lifts the
Jesus
move,
has
so
no
I'm not really
problem
good at it.
differentiating himself
So then I
from
thought,
God,
maybe I put a
which
bit
shown
together,
in
but
Mark
then we always break up
10:18.
before the big tour.
Why do you
So,
call me good? No
I
one
guess
is
I'll
good
just
but
be a
God
teacher.
alone.
What grade?
This view was also supported by
Well,
the
you're the
fact
psychic,
that
you tell
Jesus
me.
wasn't omniscient. For example, in
Oh,
Mark
high school.
13:32,
No,
Jesus
no.
is
Going
ignorant
through
of
high
the
school
future.
once was enough.
But of
for me.
that day and hour
Try it.
no one knows,
Junior
not
high.
even the angels in
Ooh,
heaven,
the worst
nor
stage
the
of
Son,
all.
but only the
One more.
Father.
College.
Scribes were so confused and
thought you were
stunned
gonna
by
get
this
it.
passage that some
Grade school.
actually removed the phrase,
I
nor the
never
Son.
said that I read minds.
Later Christian
That's right.
writings
Read
also
cards.
seem to support this view in one
Making
way or
fun of
another.
me.
For
Me?
example,
No, never.
in Acts and in Luke. We tell you the good news. What God promised our ancestors, he has fulfilled for us,
Right.
their children, by
Let's
raising
try.
up Jesus.
No.
As it is written
Come on,
in
it'll
the
be fun.
second
No,
psalm,
I can't. I haven't
you
done
are
that
my son.
since,
Today I have begotten you.
Stupid idea.
Acts 13:32-33. In this text, the day
Okay, let's
Jesus
try it.
begotten as God's
Are you
son
sure?
Yeah.
was the day of the
All right.
resurrection. But how
Alright,
does that
so
square
what do I
with
do? How
what
do I do
Luke
this?
says elsewhere? Luke's
You pick a card.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
gospel utters the same words. You are my son. Today I have begotten you. Luke 3:22.
I don't know.
When Jesus
Give you a
baptized.
hint. It's a
But
face
even
card.
earlier, the angel Gabriel announced to Mary
Jack of
prior to
diamonds.
Jesus' conception and
How
birth
do you do that?
that the Holy
Well, you told
Spirit
me it
will
was a
come
face
upon
card. I
you,
mean, I had a
and
one
the
in
power
12
of the
chance.
Most
Yeah, but
High
still,
will
that's
overshadow
good,
you. Therefore,
Alright,
the
here we
child
go.
to be born will be holy.
And no hints this time.
He will be called the Son of God. Luke
It's red.
1:35. In this
Hearts, I
instance,
think,
it appears that Jesus is the Son
Three
of
of
God
hearts.
because of the
Damn,
virginal
Karen.
conception.
That
He is
so
physically God's
cool.
son. How can Luke say
What are
all
you
three
doing?
things? I'm
Just
not
making
sure
sure
it's
there's no mirror
possible to
behind me,
reconcile these
Alright,
accounts.
here we go.
It may be that Luke got these different traditions from different sources
That
that
makes sense.
disagreed with one another on the issue.
We got a nice
This view would
You're
eventually
right.
be heresy,
That is
as we
so
will see
crazy.
later in this
I
video.
could do that. That is,
Oh, maybe you can.
We now move on
do you
even
mean?
later into the
I
first
know.
century
Alright,
with the
alright.
advent
All right.
of Docetism.
Okay.
Docetism,
So,
circa
just
90.
relax,
With so many views on the
concentrate.
nature of Christ beginning to spring up, it only makes sense that the Docetists would
Yeah.
become a deciding factor in how
Yeah,
the evolution of the
that's
Trinity
10
would
hearts.
play out.
Do it.
Docetism comes from the Greek word
Ace of Spades. I was
dokeo,
gonna say Ace of
meaning
Spades.
Yeah.
appear.
Oh,
The
God.
Yeah,
Docetists
those.
believe that Jesus was merely an illusion, a phantasm, who only seemed to live and die. The
I was
term
just thinking
Docetist
it's
was not a name
cool to
this
see
group
laughing.
gave to themselves, rather a slur,
Feeling you don't do
similar
that much.
to heathen or infidel as a term for non-believers. This view garnered a lot of support in early Christianity,
But you
just
got
as
such
much
an
as the
awesome smile.
adoptionist view, if not more.
I hate
The
to see it go to
Docetist main
waste.
contention was that if Jesus were fully divine, he could not suffer,
Well, I'm
and
really,
if he could suffer,
really glad
he
I
was
made
not fully divine.
you. Glad you're here.
Seems like a reasonable conclusion. But this phantasm of a Jesus was only one docetic view. There existed another that is a bit more complicated. It maintained that there was a real man Jesus, a flesh and blood human like the rest of us. But there was also a different being known as the Christ. The Christ was a divine being who descended from heaven and came into Jesus at his baptism, empowering him, and before Jesus died, the Christ left him to return to its heavenly home. Optionist view, they argued that the dove that descended from heaven at Jesus' baptism was the divine being entering him. That said, while he's dying on the cross, the divine being leaves him, and Jesus cries out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Or, more literally, my God, why have you abandoned me?" Some of Paul's writings even supported this view. In Romans 8:3, Paul writes that the Son came in the likeness of flesh. To the Docetists, this was the reason there were no stories written about Jesus' infancy, his childhood, or while he was a young adult. This view persisted for centuries until it was eventually declared a heresy. When Docetism saw its apex in the 2nd century, some of its followers started writing their own gospels. This included the Gospel of Peter, the Gospel of Judas, the Gospel of Luke, the Acts of John, and many more.
Pretty bad. A bunch of us stayed up half the night talking about Lisa. Everyone feels terrible about what
His
happened.
infancy, his childhood, or while he was a young adult.
I'm sure Mark
This
helped
view
take your mind
persisted
off
for
of it.
centuries until it was eventually declared a heresy.
I'm
He was a young
sorry.
adult.
I didn't mean it the way it sounded. I just
reason
meant
there
that
were
I'm
no
glad someone could be there for you. And you know, I'm
even
always here for
supported
you
this
too.
view.
I
In
guess we
Romans
don't know each other
8:3,
that well
Paul
yet.
writes that the
I hope
Son
that'll
came
change.
in the likeness of flesh.
So do I.
To the Docetists,
And I'm not going
this
back
was
to
the
Florida
reason
again.
there were no stories
So don't
written
worry.
about Jesus' infancy, his childhood, or while he was a young adult. This view persisted for centuries until it was eventually declared a heresy. When Docetism saw its apex in the 2nd century, some of its followers started writing
Here's
their own
Jen's file.
gospels.
There's not
This
much there,
included
but I
the
got
Gospel
what I
of
could.
Peter, the Gospel of Judas, the Gospel of Philip, the Acts of John, and many
Why,
more.
Karen? Do you need to see
Later in
him?
this video, we
No,
will discuss
actually,
the
Just asking.
canon.
Sure.
The specific texts I list are some of the ones that
Just
espouse
The
the
alumni
view.
report.
Docetism
I'm
was not
sorry.
something to
Here,
be tolerated.
that.
So proto-Orthodox Christians, that being the sect of Christians that would become the Orthodoxy, began their own Gospels, Acts, and every other kind of writing under the sun to combat these docetic views. 1 John specifically was written against them, as can be seen in 1 John 4:2-3. This is how you can recognize the Spirit of God. Every spirit that acknowledges that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God. Every spirit that does not acknowledge Jesus is not from God. This Spirit which you have heard is come even now is already in the world. John is making it very clear that there are those who do not think Jesus came in the flesh, even going so far as to call them antichrists. Tensions were rising in the early days of Christianity, and we can still see its aftermath. The debate would rage on for centuries, however, and the arguments would only get more and more heated. This early, we already see docetic texts being written and proto-Orthodox texts to combat them.
Drawn.
A back and forth that would
Therapy
change
recommended,
everything.
but refuse.
Marcionism,
Denies any drug use.
circa 140. At the end of July 144 CE, a hearing took place before the clergy of the Christian congregations in Rome. Marcion, the son of the bishop of Sinope, stood before the presbyters
Sorry.
to expound his teachings in order to win others to his point of view.
Just,
For some years, he had been a member of one of the Roman churches and had proved the sincerity of his faith by making relatively large contributions. No doubt he was a respected member of the Christian community, but what he now expounded to the presbyters was so monstrous that they were utterly shocked. The hearing ended in a harsh rejection of Marcion's views, and he was formally excommunicated.
There's just so much that I'd like to tell you.
Were Marcion's views really so harmful that the church wanted to have nothing to do with him? Apparently so. When it comes to the Trinitarian controversy, Marcion's views brought a lot to the table that the proto-Orthodoxy would have to deal with. So what were his views? Marcion wrote a single
Years ago,
Antithesis,
I was in a serious relationship.
Contradictions, in which he set forth his
And one
ideas.
thing,
Since it has not
that
been
I
preserved,
considered
we must
bothered
be
me
content with deducing
was
its
that she
contents
never
from the
opened
writings of his opponents, particularly
talked a lot.
in Tertullian's against Marcion. The main points of
She was
Marcion's
following me, and
teachings were the rejection of the Old
she was
Testament
holding
and a
back.
dis between the supreme God of goodness
Keeping
and
stuff
an
from me.
inferior God of justice, who was the creator and God of the Jews. He regarded
I needed
Christ
more.
as a second God. The
You know,
Old and New
sometimes I just
Testament
wanna
gods,
let it-
Marcion argued, cannot
let
be
it all out.
reconciled with each other. The code of conduct advocated by Moses was
She was
an eye
feeling
for an
deep
eye,
down
but
inside.
Christ set this precept aside. Elisha had had children eaten by bears. Christ said, "Let the little children come to me." Joshua had stopped the sun in his path in order to continue the slaughter of his enemies. Paul quoted Christ as commanding, "Let not the sun go down on your wrath."
Good to be here with
In the
you
Old
too.
Testament, divorce was permitted and so was polygamy. But in the New Testament, neither is allowed. Moses enforced the Jewish Sabbath and law. Christ has freed believers. Even within the Old Testament, Sabbath and law, Christ has freed believers. Neither is allowed. Moses enforced Sabbath and law. Christ has freed believers. In the Old Testament, divorce was permitted and so was polygamy. But in the New Testament, neither is allowed. Moses enforced the Jewish Sabbath and law. Christ has freed believers from both. Even within the Old Testament, Marcion found contradictions. God commanded that no work should be done on the Sabbath, yet he told the Israelites to carry the ark around Jericho 7 times on the Sabbath. No graven images were to be made, yet Moses was directed to fashion a bronze serpent. The deity revealed in the Old Testament could not have been omniscient, otherwise he would not have asked, "Adam, where are you?" in Genesis 3:9.
Thy will be done
The God of the Old Testament was an unjust, genocidal, megalomaniacal bully, and the God of the New Testament was a kind, loving, and forgiving God. To Marcion, this could not be the same God, so there must have been two gods. One evil one, and one good one who came to save us. There were many church fathers that wrote against Marcion in the following years, but after the hearing in 144, Marcion's church in Rome kept growing. He even had his own canon. Before Marcion, the only scripture Christians were talking about was the Septuagint. Now they had Marcion's canon to reference. His canon included something similar to the Gospel of Luke and many of Paul's letters. We now have many views on Jesus and his divinity, but we are still a long way from the Orthodox view. Maybe Jesus was an illusion, a reflection of the true reality. Perhaps there were two gods, a good one and an evil one. Or maybe Jesus was a human possessed by the Holy Spirit. None of these views would win out.
Why would you say that? Because we're already
Modalism and Montanism.
What we
Circa
have now is
210.
nothing compared to what we will have.
After the polemics that ensued in the first and second centuries, the proto-Orthodox had to combat all of you.
Wow, that's genius. Why didn't Nancy Drew ever think of that? Hey, why don't you do us all a favor and quit being so damn jealous? Of who? Her? I don't think so. Get off it. Everybody's noticed. Look, we don't have time for this petty crap. We've got to learn to... To what? Just all get along? You know, thank you for your sermon, but if you're done now, I've really got to go. She's the one. Get used to it. Right there for you.
Fallbridge's little.
What do you mean?
Well, those girls, the legends say, were part of some secret society. It supposedly still exists today.
The five.
So you've heard already.
A little. What are they exactly?
Well, good question. Nobody seems to think, or they don't admit it. Supposedly, generation 5 girls are chosen. By who exactly, I don't know. They're the top leaders of the school, and they go on to become some of the most powerful women in this country. Or that's how the story goes. This is the only known photograph of the 5 together. But then again, they could just be 5 girls. 5 very successful girls.
How so?
We see this brunette? She made a mint in the stock market, and the blonde in the middle, she became a major news publisher. And this one was a real estate tycoon, and this one here, she was widowed 3 times, each to a multimillionaire. And this is Jocelyn Hartnett, one of the first female U.S. senators, Republican, California.
How do you know all of this?
I'm a snoop. I heard the rumors, so I researched it. At least I tried to. Like I said, nobody seems to know anything around here. 2 years of digging in the Fallbridge archives, I have maybe a page and a half of information. You want to hear the weirdest rumor of all? The 5 tied to the dark side.
Meaning?
They're Satan worshippers. They have powers. They can shapeshift into animals, birds, stuff like that. Maybe that explains the senator's success.
I would really like to see your research.
Well, I have time tonight, say 8 o'clock in my classroom. Allison will be there too. As a matter of fact, we have a late dinner date tonight, so she'll probably be there anyway.
Okay, see you then.
Bye.
Did I just see that?
Yeah.
Karen.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. Just some sort of energy.
Could you do that as a kid?
No.
So today's the first time.
Yeah, I went to go study and I was going to turn the light on when it turned itself on.
That is so cool. Could you do it again? Please?
All right.
Oh my, awesome! That is very cool, Fester.
Okay, quick show's over. Let's, don't tell anybody.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell anybody, you know that. I just can't believe how strong you're getting. Stronger than they think.
Then who thinks?
What?
You just said stronger than they think.
I did? No, I just meant me. I can't believe you just learned to do that. I wish I could do that, you know. I mean, it's amazing. You know what? I have to get back to work, but I will see you tonight, right?
Okay.
It's gonna be okay. Right. See you tonight.
Okay.
Sorry.
You should be. You blew it.
What won't happen again? I got it.
Hey, don't. Okay. We all make mistakes, right? Done it all. She wouldn't be so far along if it wasn't for you. You're gonna be so happy after she joins us. Anything you want is yours.
I don't want anything.
Wow. Look, I know you've got this her. But remember the rules, cowboy. You're not supposed to get too close.
I'm not.
Good. Mm-hmm. Besides, are we enough for you? Hmm? I mean, I've never complained before. But I think it's cute. There's so much about her. We want her. Promise. Swear to God. Hi. Papa's having a blood drive next week. Stop by if you can. Maybe you could stay for dinner. Yeah, maybe. Look, I know some of your friends don't really like sororities that much, or maybe they just don't like me, but we're really not that bad. Neither am I. Look, I really hope you make an effort to stop by. I'll try. Okay, see you soon. Hey, Karen. You going to a class? No, actually, I was going home. It's behind you. I know, I was going to say hi to Mark first. Oh, I just saw him in the parking lot. He wasn't feeling too good. Early. Well, he was fine an hour ago. I'm sure it's nothing. Just a cold or something. Okay, thanks. No problem. See you.
Hello?
Mark.
Hey, Kat.
Hey, I heard that.
Yeah, I got a chest thing and a bit of a sore. I'll be fine. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, feel better. Night.
I will. Thanks for calling.
Father of darkness, hear us. Father of darkness, hear us. By the powers of the infernal kingdom, we pray for the fifth. Deliver her to us tonight. May she be reborn as your servant, and may she do thy will always. Hail, Master! Hail, Master!
You know. You know. Are you still here? You know. Man, she's gone.
Oh, it's good to see you.
I gotta go brush my teeth.
Where's Allison?
She didn't tell you. She has a sociology paper due tomorrow. So why are you so interested in the five?
Same reason as you are. Heard about them, wanted to see if the rumors were true.
Maybe that's why I like you. We're both nosy. Looks like we're gonna have a hell of a storm tonight. Forgive me. Would you like some?
No thanks. Listen, I really cannot see if you could just get me that information.
You really don't trust me too much, do you?
No, not really.
Well, at least you're honest. Guess I don't trust you too much either.
Why's that?
Well, you're not like the other girls. You're different. You're more mature. You're more removed. It's almost like you're hiding something. What is it you don't want us to see?
Nothing.
Bull. We've all got something to hide. We've all got a dark side. Mine happens to be very obvious. I have a weakness for beautiful women.
Like Allison.
I don't know what she told you, but we have a really open relationship. I don't even like to call it dating. It's more like we enjoy each other's company. Now, don't get me wrong. I love that girl to death.
But what?
But I'm not in love with her. Do you know what I mean?
You're amazing.
Really? Why?
Because I don't think I've ever met anybody in my entire life who's quite as full of it as you are.
Well, what about the information?
Get it on.
Don't be mad, okay? Let's be friends. Listen, I do have a lot of clout here. I could really make things go well.
Good night, Professor. Karen, what are you doing? Were you seeing Nick? Yeah, just some research. At night? What kind of research were you doing? Tell me straight up. Are you attracted to him? No. Believe me, he's my type, and no offense, but you could do a lot better. So could you. I just saw Mark. He was with some other girl. They're heading into the woods for the hangout, that devil's place, whatever they call it. He has armor under. Are you sure it was him? Yeah. He told me that he was sick. Didn't look sick to me. Sorry. That's okay. See you later. Don't get me wrong. I love her to death. I'm not in love with her. You know what I mean?
I didn't say that.
Liar.
What did she tell you? You know nothing. She came here looking for some research.
About the five.
Yeah. Next thing I know, she's coming on to me.
You expect me to buy that?
Well, you buy what you want to buy.
Do you believe in five?
No,
Then why are you researching them?
I don't know. I guess it's fun to talk about.
Good way to pick up chicks, right?
What is your problem? I told you, nothing happened. She was coming to me. I've been thinking, maybe we should talk about this. Maybe I'm holding you back. Maybe you should start dating guys your own age.
Just say it. You want to break up? Fine. A favor to ask. I want to make love to you one last time. Something to remember you by. It's what we did best anyway, right? And when we're through, I'll tell you about the 5. And guess what? We exist. Hello, Beth. You don't have to fake your name anymore.
That's right, Beth. We know who you are.
Yeah, Beth?
Known. Hey, Beth. Welcome to the 5. What do you want?
For you to join us.
They need you, Beth. And you need them. Master was very pleased when he heard you were here. He's been waiting for you a long time. In fact, he's been waiting for you ever since you were born.
Did you kill Mark? What about Lisa and Jenny? Answer me.
We all know how you feel. We've all been through it. But it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It was meant to be. You were meant to be here, to join us. That's why your mother had you. That's why your mother and father had to die, and your sister Jenny, to bring you to us. You killed her, Beth.
Poor Jenny. If you'd come here first, she'd still be alive.
Your parents were just the vessels to get you here. We're your true family. We care of each other. This is your destiny, Beth, ours too.
You and others like you are the reason that Fallbridge exists. You have exceptional abilities, but that you can help each other. Learn to strengthen each other so that when you graduate, you will be the 5 most powerful women in the world. You can have anything your heart desires.
You once wanted to be a doctor. Now you answer phones for one. You're too smart for that, Beth. You'd be surprised who's on our side. People you'd never imagine. And maybe a few that you would.
Your gifts are wonderful powers. But you hide them, you repress them. No more. Now think of something that you want. Something you would give anything to have.
Beth. It's so good to see you. I've missed you so much. Beth, talk to me. I missed you too. Oh, Beth, I've got the greatest surprise for you. Mom, Dad.
I never thought we'd see you again.
I love you so much. I love you too. Beth, we've got to stay together. How?
You know how?
Dad. Please, Beth. You promised you'd never leave us. Remember? Join me, Beth. I want you to.
So do I. Just think. We'll be together forever.
Don't be afraid, Beth.
We're all here to help you. We love you. We can't wait for you to join us.
Yes. Then follow me. And kneel. We are here tonight to celebrate a new soul to complete this group of 5. I come to bear witness to this new soul.
We also bear witness to this new soul.
I ask you before these witnesses, do you come here willingly and without hesitation?
Yes.
Then you may take your vows.
On this night I kneel before my master. I ask to be reborn so that I may know thy truth. I willingly and without alliance to thee. I willingly and without hesitation vow to give my soul to thee. I willingly and without hesitation vow to praise his name forever and always.
Take your place at the pentagram. Do you accept your destiny now and forevermore?
No.
We'll see you in hell. You're stronger than I thought, Beth. Stronger than the others. Stronger than me, perhaps. There's no escape. This is your destiny. Never.
Everything's packed and ready to go. Just Drive carefully and call me the minute you get there, okay?
You worry too much.
I know. Okay, say goodbye to Daddy.
Bye, Jenny. Take care of Mommy.
Love you too.
Okay.
Be careful.
I will. Hey, can you please pick up my dry cleaning?
Yes.
Great day.
You too. What should I do today? Wanna go play in the garden? Sounds good.
Okay, you know, I got you.
Hello?
Hi, honey.
Okay, smartass. How's the drive?
With Uzi Emily. She was Uzi Emily there. Boop.
Tomorrow at 4 here on Horror. There may be no sound
Well,
of the tales of a noiseless breed.
I guess I'm gonna go, you know.
But the sting is even deadlier.
I'm gonna
in the
go.
John Carpenter scripted network premiere of Silent Predators. Coming up next, though, after some horror highlights, it's Highlander.
I'll see you later.